Having my baby, what a lovely way of saying how much you love me. Having my baby, what a lovely way of saying what you're thinking of me. Paul Anka's 1974 hit song was designed to be a lovingly gentle tribute to his wife and their 4 daughters. While it hit a chord for many who loved its message of love, it hit a raw nerve for others who thought it was a derogatory put down of women. Since it was the 70s and the feminist movement was hitting its stride, those who were offended went on the attack. And even though it was his first #1 hit song in over 15 years, he spent so much time defending it that it became an embarrassment rather than an accomplishment. It's a shame he had to spend so much time defending the song because it's all about their love for one another, which is the biblical pattern of marriage. What's sad and disgusting at the same time is how many of the same people who tried to shame Paul Anka for his loving relationship with his wife would have applauded David and Bathsheba for their adulterous affair. What should have been a reason for rejoicing, faithful love between a husband and a wife, was made shameful. What should have been shameful, an adulterous affair between a married man and a married woman, is met with rejoicing. And the fact it resulted in a pregnancy that caused problems for David was just icing on the cake. We must understand, 70s feminism hated the biblical concept of marriage so much that anything that attacked and undermined God's plan for marriage was glorified. So they would have been singing praises to the sordid event. And if we pay any attention to what's going on today, we see how that hatred has gone mainstream in American culture and is exponentially worse. But David and Bathsheba certainly didn't sing any praises when she discovered that she was pregnant from their night together. In fact, it's quite likely that David, in today's language, freaked out when she sent word that I'm having your baby, 2 Samuel 11, verse 5, because her pregnancy threatened his rule, even his life. The law of Moses was very clear. If there is a man who commits adultery with another man's wife, one who commits adultery with his friend's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Leviticus 20, verse 10. Adultery was a terrible affront against God, the nation of Israel, Bathsheba and her husband Uriah, as well as David's other wives, and himself. The sick feeling in the pit of his stomach was just the beginning of his problems. No, the sweet singer of Israel wasn't singing any happy song about this pregnancy. Thankfully, the law of Moses was canceled by Jesus, so we don't have to worry about that today. But adultery and unmarried pregnancies are still shameful and certainly don't deserve songs of rejoicing. Thank you for watching today's Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until tomorrow, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.